Hi everyone, this is Penny. This is Penley-Ann's creation. Today is February 22nd, 2019. Me and my helper, which is my husband, Calvin, is going to show you some of the projects I've completed and I'm working on. So let's get started. This first basket is very tiny. I just started this the other day. Fiber Spider. He did a tutorial. Every which way, fillet, the stitch. So I am really enjoying doing this pattern. So check him out. He just did it the other day. It's not even a week old. This right here, these two stitch markers, because it's a repeat of row 5 and 6. So the shell color, this pink looking color, that's row 5, and the green is row 6. I put it in my notes, so as I get familiar with the pattern, then I won't need the stitch markers, but the stitch markers keep me together with the pattern. So this is one of the items that I'm working on, and this is House in the Basket. I'm using Stitch Studio by Nicole. This is a 4 medium crochet hook size, 5.5 knit and needle 5. This scheme is 100% acrylic, 372 yards, 340 meters. The total weight is 200 grams, which is 7 ounces. So that's the first project in my basket. Okay, I'm going to pass this to my helper. Moving along to my second basket is I have 2 washcloths, a yellow and a white. These two is what's left from the washcloths, and this is the original, what it looked like brand new. So both of these are Lily Sugar and Cream. It's a medium of 4. Hook size recommend for crocheting is 5 US H8. Knit needles 4.5 US 7. And it's 100% cotton, made in Canada. And it is approximately 120 yards, 2.5 ounces, 70.9 grams. It also has a free pattern inside the label. So if you have some of these and you didn't know, check inside the label, and it's a free pattern, most likely just cloth or washcloth. So I'm going to make another yellow, another white. I have a basket I should have brought upstairs. It's probably going to hold between 4 and 6 washcloths. Put these back. Again, here go the washcloths. 2 nice pretty washcloths. And my hook that I keep inside. I try to keep all of my supplies inside my baskets, and my notes for the pattern, the hook. So when I pick up a basket, I do not have to search for anything. I just grab my basket. Okay, I'm still working on this. Okay, let me put this down. This is the combs. I don't have a, do I have a, look at that bag. I think I have a comb up here. Over there, red one. Right here. These are what's left from this comb. So let me give you the information of the comb. No, that's not right. This is what the comb looks like. But this is a Premier cotton. That is sugar and cream what I'm using. And I do not have one of these up that I can get to right now. So I can show that to you another time. So what am I working on here is, this is going to be, drop it down please. This is going to be a rug. For my bathroom. Let me turn it this way. See if you can see that this way. I don't have my measuring tape, but I have a weird bathroom because my shower, it kind of elbows into the floor a little bit because of the curvature of the shower. So I should have did some decreases in one area so it would have, I could have made it longer. But being that my shower protrudes out a little bit, I had to stop. So this is my rug. I'm finished. I'm finished. The only thing I need to do is finish this row right here. Finish that row. And add a border all around. I would love to have added fringes on it. Although they're pretty, they can be annoying. It seems like once they're walked on, you can't seem to get them clean. So I would have loved to put fringes around the border. Around one side of it for the bathroom. So this is my rug. I have a non-stick protector. I should have brought upstairs. I should have it in my basket. And I got a roll of it from Walmart. So I'll apply it to the back of this so no one won't slip. And that's why I'm making yellow and white washcloth for the bathroom. I have a yellow and white candle I meant to put in here. And I have to go and purchase some yellow curtains. I have an older home. And in my bathroom, I have a window. Most newly built constructions, they do not give you a window in your bathroom. So that's my rug. I used the white and the yellow together. And I did a half double crochet for my rug. So again, this is finished. I have to go to this row, put a border around it, and get ready for spring. I don't know about you, but spring is in the air. So that's what I'm doing. Here go my knit needle, my crochet hook. I don't have to wonder about what crochet hook I'm using. I just keep that in my basket. Okay. What's next? Let's see. What's in this one? This is a blanket that I'm working on. Remember Penny, aka Blanket Lady? So My husband is going to have to redo this in a cake for me. He does all of my yarn. He cakes up all of my yarn. This is Hershner Pastry Plus. This is some notes. It's a really simple pattern. It's just clusters, but you get to one end, you have to do a double crochet in the last stitch, and then the other end you have to do 3 double crochets. So that's all what this pattern is. Very simple. This is 100% acrylic. This is a lightweight 3, 743 yards. A hook size for crocheting is an F of 5. And needle size is a 6. $284 grams, net weight of a 10. Again, this was 743 yards. This reminds me of Mandela. It crochets so nice and smooth. Let me tell you about this blanket. I went back and I was looking for something to do on Fiber Spider's channel. And he had a kimor. It drapes over you. And I found that to be very interesting because I have a semi-drafty house in the winter time. So I figured something over my husband's shoulders and my shoulders would be nice. So I started to do the project. And if you look on Fiber Spider's channel and his videos, you'll see it. He has brown. Well, anyway, as I was starting the rows, was down here, and I was doing the pattern. I think he calls for 90 rows. You can see, I'll hold this up for me, please. It calls for 90 rows before you start to make. See how pretty this is? It calls for 90 rows before you start working on the shoulder and the back area. As I was proceeding to make this kimor, the yarn was telling me that I'm not going to be a kimor, I'm going to be a blanket. So I continued with the pattern because the yarn didn't want to be a kimor, it wanted to be a blanket. So I took the pattern for the kimor on Fiber Spider and I just continued to crochet straight up. So that's about as wide as you can see right there. So these are some very pretty colors. It's lightweight. It's good to have it in a car when you're traveling. The air's on. You can put it on your lap, protect your knees. And it's very light. Or in summertime when the air conditioning in your house is on high and it's real cold, this is really something. Or a cool night and you don't need anything heavy. This is what this is good for. So that's the history behind this blanket. The yarn told me what it was going to be, and I listened to the yarn. I'm glad I did because it's actually coming out very pretty. I didn't give you, I think this is called sprinkles. I didn't give you the color of the yarn. I just remember, and it is, I think it's sprinkles. Yep, it's sprinkles. And it's on Hershner's line. They still, I think they still have in their truck sale for the month of February. Okay, moving right along. What do we have in the next basket? this is another blanket. Hence the blanket lady, right? Okay, let me open this. Want to give me a hand, please? Okay. That's pretty. Pull it taut. There you go. That's pretty. I know a lot of you remember the design from the learning blanket I made for the 2 young kids in my life. This is the same design. This is the same free pattern from Lion Brand that's under Mandela. If you go on Lion Brand website, you'll see this under Mandela. This is the baby blanket. I love this pattern. It's very easy. It's a mindful pattern. You can get a lot of good thoughts in your brain going. You can plan some stuff while you're crocheting. You can have some good thoughts while you're doing this pattern. That's why I crochet it as much, because it's therapeutic. Let me show you the colors that I'm working with. Okay. Yeah. For the center of the blanket, if we can open that back up here. There you go. Can you see that a little bit? Let me pull that back. There you go. That's the center right here. The center of the blanket is soft rose. This is Studio Classic. I'm using a 5.5 needle. I keep saying needle. It's a crochet hook. The specs on this is a 4 medium, knit needle 5M US 8, crochet hook 5.5 mil US I. This package could contain approximately 372 yards, 340 meters, a net weight of 200 grams, 7 ounces. So the soft pink is what I started with. Then I moved on to this next color right here. Can we hold that up? Yeah, there we go, right there. This is Caron, 1 pound. They all go together quite lovely. You can, I've put Studio Classic, Caron, and Red Heart together, and you can't really tell the difference whether the one weight of the yarn is different from the other. The specs for this is very similar to Studio Classic. You have a 4 medium crochet hook, 5M US 8. That's a knit needle. Crochet hook, 5M US H 8. This contained 812 yards, 16 ounces, 453.6 grams, 742 meters. Yarn inspiration, currently the parent of Red Heart. I doubt if Red Heart would be going out of business. They have billions of dollars in sales. No way Yarn Inspiration gonna get rid of them. It would be silly of them. If you check the yarn, if you check Red Heart, what it made for 2018, it would be stupid for Yarn Inspiration to get rid of Red Heart. It's a leader in America. It's one of the founders of the fabric of America. There's no way they will take that off the market. So don't worry, you don't need to hoard, just buy what you need. This is not the next one. The next one, this color, this one row right here is called Oh, this is soft pink. This is also Studio Classic. It's the same specs as the soft rose, and I already gave that to you. So this area right here, this is the soft pink. Okay, moving right along. Here we have white. This is Nicole Classic as well. Same specs as the soft pink and the soft rose. This is what's left from this one. I think this was a prior, I used this on a prior project. That's why it's less of this one. And after the white is the ombre. And that's a Supersaver ombre. Jazzy. That's the name of it. Jazzy. Quite pretty. The yardage is 482, 40 meters, 10 ounces, 283 grams. Suggested hook size is a 5.5, which is a I9, and the knit needle is a 5 US 8. No ironing. Water temperature 104 Fahrenheit. You can dry. No dry cleanings and no ironing. But I usually wash my stuff in cold water and then I just let it air dry. Or some things I wash in the sink if I don't want them to stretch. But my machine is excellent. I don't have an agitator in the middle. So that's one great thing. So here's my basket. It's empty. Put all of my yarn back in here. All the yarn that pertains to this project goes back in here. All the information about the pattern, crochet hook. I don't have to look for anything. I just pick up the basket, take my project out, and I start crocheting. Okay, let me fold this blanket up so I can get it out the way. Okay, let me move this out the way. Okay, let me take a sip of juice and let's talk about the next basket right there. Same pattern. I told you, I'm going to have a lot of these blankets. Actually, I sell these blankets for $150. So I have to crochet a lot of them up so my inventory will be full. Okay, let me tell you what yarn. All right, let me just stretch this out so I can show you what it looks like. Put a little taut. Pull a little taut. There you go. So see the middle, how pretty that is? Get a close-up. Okay. That stitch marker over here, keep it taut, right here, that's a end of a skein. So that's how I'm keeping track of. I'm using stitch markers to keep track of where I end and begin a new scheme of yarn. Okay, and this put that there. This is the Ombre Supersaver Amina. Anemone. That's the name of it. There's actually a pretty pattern on here. Look at that. Wait, see that? That's really pretty. I'm not sure if the pattern is inside. I can look. Yep. The pattern is inside. And it's a knitted pattern. It's very pretty. It's similar to the blanket. This is a medium 4. Crochet hook size I9, 5.5, knit needle 5, US 8. Wash, machine, dry, no dry cleaning, no ironing. Getting 482 yards. Okay, so far I did 2 full, and I'm on the third one. I'm on the third one now. And my husband has to recake this because it's starting to fall apart. So he'll get to it sometimes today. He'll recake it for me. So this is what's left of the scheme right here. I like to cake these Super Savers because I noticed that the ball band, it's not on there tight, so it really doesn't hold that yarn. And once you get 30% of it taken out of there, it goes flat and gets very wonky on you. So that's why I like to cake these up. Okay, that's another beautiful baby blanket. Put that in the basket. All my notes, all my labels. Fold this up nice and pretty. When I want to work on it, I just grab a basket. It's a label right here to write stuff on. I probably write things, inspirational things, faith, beautiful, happy, lovely, caring, special, things like that. Okay, I think this is some stuff I finished. This is a shawl. Taut. This is a shawl. And this was made with Lion Brand. Lion Brand yarn. So I just used 2 different colors. And when you drape this, I don't make them so much they go on the shoulders. I make them to go around your neck. And I like that. And I put a border around it. So that's why I make these shawls. This is actually really pretty. Okay, let's see what's else in this basket. This one is I'm trying to learn. I am learning, not trying to learn. I'm learning how to knit. So I'm a member of, what is that? Blue, Crafty Blue. They changed their name. Remind me of my credit card, Chase. Anyway, and some YouTube, some books. So this is knitting and around. This is where I started from because I didn't understand about ribbon. I didn't know you were supposed to put some type of border around it if you didn't want it to curl. Sometimes you want it to curl, but I didn't want it to curl, and I didn't know where to go as far as research was concerned. So I just practiced. This is the first project that I made, and I use this as a practice. And I'm going to be honest with you. For someone who has never did any knitting projects, this is actually very good. I have little, if no, no drop stitches. This is all crocheting around. And I had so much fun with this. I was so proud of myself. I can't believe I did this. Knitting and around. Did I say crochet? I meant knitting and around. So, as I was going on up and I wanted to get this off my needles, I still didn't know how to get it off the needles. And one day I was looking at YouTube and I happened to come across Jay's Pearl and Jam. I've known about her for over a year, but she just popped up. And when she popped up, it was a godsend because she was going over a pattern she was making. I think she was calling it a headband, but she was doing your border on it. And she was showing the border. And the border was the 2x2 ribbon. And I followed her, and I was able to do it. And this is thanks to her. My purling is a little slow, as one knows, but as I practice, I get better at purling. My purling is a little wonky. The knitting is absolutely fine. So I did the purling so it wouldn't curl, and then she also taught me how to take it off the needle. But the mistake I made here, I should have switched to a higher needle. I think I was using a 5. I should have went to a 6, so my stitches won't be so bunched up together. So I'm actually very proud of this. And this is my first knitted piece. I also purchased a book that has they show you different stitches when you're casting on. So I learned that I don't need to do a ribbon at the bottom. If I do different cast-ons, that'll prevent it from rolling. So I learned that through reading a book that I just received in the mail. So I'm happy to know that, because ribbon is not fun to do, as you knitters know. Okay, let's see what's in this box, this basket. This is actually, am I in the camera? A finished item. Please hold this taut. This is finished. So this is what it looks like. Let me just give you've seen this before. We talked about this. This was made with the Karen Jumbo. And this is Spicy magenta mix. This is. This is what that is right there. We talked about this because I told you the reason why I added that green there. Because if you look closely there, you'll see hints of green. You'll see hints of green if you look closely. That's why I added the green. Okay, I'm going to open this all the way up. I'm going to open this all the way up so you can get an idea how big it is. Pull it all the way out as much as possible. So it should be about a 70 across, 70 by 70. And that's absolutely beautiful. So if you go back in my other videos, you'll see me starting on this one. And it's finished. And it is beautiful. Okay. So let me fold this up. I can actually take this out the basket and wrap it. This basket, it housed all the colors. I thought I was going to need more than, I thought I was going to need extra magenta mix, but I didn't. So this is what's left of the basket. I have all of my yarn that's left over in the basket there. So only thing I have to do is take the yarn out, put it away, put the basket, put the blanket in protective plastic, and I'm done. That's it, you guys, of my items that I'm working on and the items I completed. I appreciate your positive feedback. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate my husband helping me. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your day, and let's go crochet.